Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel.
Who is that they, them on my screen?
Hey everybody, hi, welcome to me. I'm back again, and Rosie was busy. Rosie was busy with the content this weekend. And this is what I mean, if she really kept up with some of this content, like, she could be doing things over here. She really could. And maybe Remy is bringing out the best in her. Remy, Remington, Lee, whoever, whatever. But she was live for like 3 different times, I think, this weekend. One was a members only stream on Friday night, which is what we're gonna cover in this video today, where she was having pool time with her boyfriend. For members only stuff. I know that this video has some copyright music and stuff in it, and Jane, who pulls together clips for me so I can react first time, I know tried to edit around that, including maybe some Zachary Michael jump scares in terms of like the walking song, the walking music. That one, you know that one. If you're an OG Zachary Marie watcher, you know a thing or two about a thing or two. And I will try to also get to the other 2 live streams sometime this week as well. I actually am going to be doing a bit of traveling at the end of this week, so I figured splitting it up a little bit and being able to spread out some content. So if you are really out here looking for a daily dose of Zachary Michael, you can still potentially get that even whilst traveling. So that's the like big pie in the sky dream idea goal for myself. We'll see how much I actually get accomplished in the next few days before it's time for me to go get on an airplane and leave the city of Chicago. But we'll see! Stay tuned. I just want to let you know mostly that I do have plans to cover the other stuff, and I'm going to do it all chronologically. So, your patience is appreciated, divas. Your patience is appreciated. But in the meantime, between time, I'm going to shut the fuck up, and we're just going to get to with the pool time with Remy. Alright? So, yeah, let me shut the fuck up. Here we go!
Welcome in.
Oh, thank you all so much. By the way, thank you all so much for commenting that was the Glade plug-in commercial. Plug it in. Thank you! Oh my gosh, I genuinely am so grateful for the comments letting me know that that's what's up. Plug it in.
Hey guys.
Hi!
No.
Wait, what's so funny?
I open it. You're not allowed.
Okay. He's like this with the door handle too, by the way.
She is not allowed to open drinks or open doors.
And I'm happy about it. Cheers, baby. Really great day.
It's honestly, I mean, live it. Live your truth. It being your truth, Rosie. But you know, it really is starting to line up with like the like leadership is masculinity, like doing the work around the house is masculinity. It's like really starting to illuminate the ways that he even thinks about himself, that he's like, I gotta be the one to open your drinks. Like, I know some girlies still want some form of like chivalry, and I do think it's nice to do nice things for your partner every once in a while. It's just giving a little cringe, maybe a little performative, right? Like, why does your much older girlfriend need you to open up her drinks for her? It's weird. It's cringe. She's an adult woman who should be able to do those things for herself, you know? But listen, what do I know about love? All I've managed to do in life is fail at love, so maybe if I had a partner who was opening up my sodies for me, life would be different.
I just posted like a photo dump on Instagram.
Oh, I did see those.
YouTube, and like my personal Facebook.
Uh-huh.
And I included a picture from this morning, or this afternoon, and my breakfast for lunch.
I am so grateful that she shared that photo of her sitting at her stove cooking bacon. Stunning. Love the behind the scenes footage of what we don't normally get to see from the front camera that's sitting on the stove.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad to be here.
I had a lot of fun yesterday.
Yeah, I did too.
What you been up to today, or do I want to know?
Y'all been sucking and fucking? Oh, girl! The way she went whoosh over his body, I was like, is Remy good? Is Remy okay? Ooh, oh, wait, them dancing to me doing the walking music, that's actually beautiful. Protect queer art. Protect queer art. This is beautiful. Oh, I need to go back and watch it with whatever the actual music they're listening to, though, because I'm sure this is so much more cringe when it's not me singing to them dancing in the pool. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Love to have all of these clips to be added to Charlie Gold's breakout dancing situation types of deals that she does on her live streams. Yes, sing into each other's mouths. Y'all watch Love Island when they did their little karaoke performances? I'd like to see them. Imagine Rosie doing the Kinsey clam slam into the ground, and then Remy jumping over her body like Free Willy and going into splits like Dylan did. That would be everything. That would be everything. Oh, I love you. Girl, it is like watch her like fully engulf his body when she goes to give him a hug. It makes me kind of think about, there was this one kid when I used to go to the public pool in my hometown every summer. It was kind of like, I kind of imagine it as being like a little bit of free babysitting for my parents, because like my dad would drop me off in the afternoon, and then they'd pick me up when they got off work at like 4 or 5 or whatever time they got off. And anyways, there's this like one kid at the pool who was always real bigger than me, and he would sit on you and like with you underwater, and it was so traumatizing to me. I tried to stay the fuck away from him, but it just like, it's giving me flashbacks to getting trapped underwater by another human. But watch right here. Watch here.
We've talked a lot about how 2025 was like a lost year for me, right? And I feel like a lot of people, especially like more so.
Wait, why was 2025 a lost year for her? Was 2025 not like the year that she went to fucking Vegas and filmed this documentary and stuff? Like, she still accomplished stuff in 2025. Or was that not? I think that was.
Not necessarily for my own viewers, but like the negative people, like so many of them got to know me during like a period of time where I was extremely lost and just very like head in the sand, extremely not aligned with who I am, and like dumbing myself down, trying to be more palatable, trying to not incite more anger and negativity my way, and prioritizing that as being.
First of all, there's so many crazy things about that, because one, I don't know. I do think Rosie sometimes associates me starting to cover her with like, oh, that's like weirdly in the shot. This is why I never know what to do with Miss Stanley Marie, and this is why I'm inevitably probably going to spill this again on the floor. But I think she does associate like Girl World and an uptick in like people watching her with me. But it does need to be stated that people have been following Rosie's online internet shenanigans longer than I've been around. Like, one thing about me is I've never claimed to be like an OG Rosie anything. I just somehow managed to get suckered into this bullshit somewhere along the way. And yeah, so I don't, that's why I'm like, she's like, oh, people just found out. No, people have been watching you for longer than 2025. She was already making Girl World stuff before I started covering her. She was already inserting herself into Girl World before I started making content videos about her. And also the concept of her like dumbing herself down or whatever is also crazy because I haven't seen the content where she smartened herself up. Is that the opposite of dumbing yourself down?
Myself, and this year I flipped that on its head, and I feel like I am more myself now than ever before, and I feel like I'm just more in my authentic space. And it's interesting seeing how people are taking that as me being fake or as other bullshit that's not real. But when it's actually like when you got to know me, I was the least like myself I've been in a long time. The past, like...
Who is she trying to convince? Who is she trying to convince? Just to be clear, I think she has the capacity to be fake all the time. She been fake. She stays fake. I think she's always performing to some extent. I think it's all a little bit of a performance. And also, like, you've been your real self this year in 2026? Like, so you're saying you've been your real, true, authentic self when you're sitting here getting in live stream panels with Stefan? With Rita multiple times, Stefan's, like, right-hand woman? Okay, girl. All right, diva. Sure.
Several years have just been, like, kind of hard, you know?
Yeah.
And off and on, and...
Well, you've definitely come a long way.
Oh, yeah.
Remy girl, you don't know shit about fuck, diva. You found her from a podcast back in December. You met her on a Sunday, it's barely Thursday, slow down, situation type of deal. You have not known her long enough. I mean, I don't personally know her, so I guess that's the difference between me and you, but I've been watching her long enough to know she can sit here and tell you that 2026 is somehow different than every other year of her life, but she's still out here making the same foolish decisions and behaviors,
Yeah.
When I met you, you were a different person.
Yeah.
This beard wasn't here.
Oh.
That's just the outside on the inside.
And maybe it shouldn't be. And maybe it should have never found its way. I don't know.
Like, just coming out of your shell, like, you would have never done this. You were scared to video chat me when we first met.
Yeah.
Because you weren't even used to that.
Yeah. Well, I have grown used to the idea of, like, putting myself out there. Because it's something that
the ever-changing narrative about if Remy does or doesn't want to be a part of her channel and on camera and stuff is so annoying. Not that people's opinions or things like that can't change or, like, he couldn't develop it. It's just that, like, it hasn't been consistent, like, at any given point on Miss Rosie Lynn Reed's channel.
I knew I always wanted to do, but never quite had the courage to do it. And then I met you, and, like...
To FaceTime?
You've really helped me with my own confidence.
And you know what you helped me with? Allowing myself privacy. And not feeling like I have to prove my reality to others to believe that it's real.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You've allowed me the space to feel safe and like I don't have to live the entirety of my life on display. I feel like I had this almost pathological need to do that for like a lot of my life. And I know it was trauma based and all that, but like I didn't know how to break out of it.
Yeah.
And I tried, and I did make improvements and stuff, but then I don't know, something about, I guess it's just because of how you are. Like I learned from how you operate. I
don't feel like I don't feel like people who need to wax poetic about all of the ways that they've changed as a human and they've gotten better have genuinely changed. Well, here's what I will say. Maybe I should make a blanket statement about people in general, but the reality is that Rosie is somebody who has documented maybe not every aspect of her life, but has certainly documented aspects of her life to the extent that those of us who have kept up with her over time, for any amount of time, honestly, can actually make judgments and assessments on if she's changed as a human. And I'm here to tell you, from my personal opinion and my most humble of opinions, that, like, the only thing that's changed is her hyping herself up about how amazing she is and wonderful she is at changing, but she's sitting here talking about, like, I don't have to prove my reality to anybody. Girl, that's all you've been trying to do for the entirety of 2026. Constantly addressing the negativity on your channel, constantly addressing the trolls in your life and things like that. And it's like, of course that's your prerogative to do, but you're trying to sit here and make these claims that, like, you're a changed and better person because Remy is just that most amazing of a boyfriend that he's just influenced you to not feel like you have to do that. But you're doing it. You do it on a regular basis, Diva. Oh, there must be music or something playing. Okay.
I love you.
Okay, I'm gonna eat this now so I can take that ibuprofen. Oh, I probably should have eaten this sooner. This feels like it's melted.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, is that that's one of those Built bars that she said, they're not my favorite, but I will eat the whole fucking box work. Also, I don't know. There is something, and maybe this is just like my brain washing as a child when everybody's like, oh, you gotta wait 30 minutes before you get back in the pool after you eat and shit like that. But, like, I don't know, eating inside of the pool just kind of grosses me out as a concept. Why are we eating in the pool?
Okay, just be careful with eating this.
I guess it's not the end of the world.
The sour Built bar.
Oh, ooh, oh. It's like... All right, something about the texture of that looked so gross coming out of her mouth like that. Let's go back.
This is the sour Built bar. Oh. Let this sit in the sun for a little bit before you eat it. Bitch. Okay, Rosie, I compliment.
Bitch. Again, it just strikes me as the reason she doesn't think calling Remmy'S professor a bitch is misogynistic is because she uses that word to describe things she loves, like this Built bar. Like, she is out here climaxing over it and shouting the word bitch. So it actually makes sense. She actually has a lot of love and adoration for Remmy'S professor.
You several times yesterday. Today is Remmy'S turn. Gorgeous eyes.
Aww.
Who?
Yeah, notice. A lot of people are talking about your eyes. I noticed after you took.
Girl, I can't even see his eyes behind those. What are those called? What are you called? Transition lenses. I can't even see his eyes. What do you mean?
His glasses off. Cutest dimples and charming. Look at him. Look at him.
Dimples where?
It's adorable. Look at you. This is the cutest. And he's mine.
And he's mine. And he's mine. Oh God, this is everything I wanted. This is everything I want. This couples content. This cringe ass couples content. Oh, I needed this. Inject it into my veins. Inject it into my veins. Like, I used to live, like, granted, I don't obviously love the ways that we found out that, you know, Amberlynn has been not great to her partners. But the one just, like, amazing thing about every time she started a new relationship used to just be the cringiness of the couples content. Like, before it got bad, it was always just, like, so over the top and cringy, and I've missed that. And Rosie and Remington Bolt Action Rifle the Third are giving. They're giving this cringe, and I've missed this. I needed this. Please dance in this pool some more. She's getting down to my music.
Pay to see Remster do a handstand. Oh,
you're gonna.
Oh, okay. I'll get on plate.
Oh, there are those beautiful eyes. There are those beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes. Beautiful gowns.
Hey, well, boyfriend that can do a handstand.
I have a boyfriend that can do a handstand. Yeah, your boyfriend and, like, all 12-year-olds that have ever swam in their grandma's pool in her backyard, girl. Girl, is she being serious about bragging about Remy being able to do a handstand? Oh, God, inject this into my veins. I'm so serious. This is so good. Wow, look at that. It's really giving the vibes of, like, your nieces and nephews being like, Uncle Zach, like, watch this, and then they just go and jump in the pool, and you're like, oh, that was so beautiful. I can say that because I've experienced it. I have nephews who, they're now, like, 19. My youngest nephews are 19, but, like, back in the day, they'd be like, Uncle Zach, you gotta watch this cool trick I can do. And it's literally just them jumping into the pool. It's giving that. I'm so proud of you, Remy. What a good handstand. What? Oh, she heard something.
It is really picked up.
Yeah, get out.
What
It's about to
happened?
get intense.
What happened? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's storming. It's storming. Hey, Rosie. Hey, girl.
Don't be ashamed if you guys get married tomorrow, though. Everyone goes at their own pace, and honestly, nobody's business but you and his. True. But yeah, just ultimately for me, I don't want to rush.
I would hope you're not getting married tomorrow. Girl, that would be a rush. I feel the rush. Addicted to your touch. Oh, I feel the rush.
As much as I think we both know exactly where this is going to land, you know,
girl,
I tell him,
slow
like,
down.
I've been seeing some of the hate comments. I've been deleting some stuff. And it's like, I'm not going to marry him for his insurance. I'm not going to rush our relationship for pragmatic reasons. Like, he is so much more to me than that. I love that a part of our relationship is that he has an aspect of stability, you know? But that's
I'm
just
sure
a
you
cherry
do.
on top of a mountainous sundae of just joy and love for me. And just everything that he is to me, like, his heart and his soul are, like, my favorite things about him, you know? And I it's important to me that I make an effort to show him what he means to me through my actions, you know?
Sure.
People will talk crap regardless, so be happy and screw them. Exactly. No, guys, we have a plan. We've been sticking to the plan. By the way, we've been planning this trip since I was in Texas. The dates for this...
By the way, I've been moving in silence. Rosie, moving in silence if you don't remember. She's got a plan. They've got a plan. Don't you worry about her and Remington.
Trip were planned well before he had his like summer school schedule. The second class happened to work out like perfectly for it to end. So this other class is way less stressful that he's taking. So he's gonna work on that at some point. There may be days where like he's doing something else for me while I'm live to save on time and energy and stuff. And also he may not.
Well, of course he's always gonna be doing something for you. I think you've made that very apparent at this point. That's your lapdog. That's your butler.
He's not like me in the sense that like he doesn't have the similar social stamina and energy that I do to just yap and yap on a live.
You got stamina? Girl, you're constantly rescheduling and canceling live streams because you don't have the energy to do it. When literally all you got to do is sit here and yap and yap for hours. So what do you mean he doesn't have? I mean, I would guess that he does seem a little bit more introverted, like he doesn't want to spend as much time talking. But girl, don't act like you're out here with all the stamina in the world, diva.
I really like this live because I feel like I was able to be more interactive and just kind of like let us just be like very chill and like this is what our life is like off camera, except I probably have it dialed back a little bit just because the public's gonna see it, you know? He makes my life so peaceful. He makes me so happy. You guys know how hard it was for me to do that P.O. Box Live and not say a fucking word? Oh my god.
Well, right. That isn't the P.O. Box Live where she fucked up and she, in fact, did say a word?
A happy life is the best revenge. Clock that.
Revenge on who, diva?
Guys, you're never gonna get the full backstory of the Remy nickname. Sorry, I know people are curious. Okay, so basically, I'll tell you what I've been telling the public. Basically, it's a variation of a personal nickname I have for him.
You're never gonna get the full story immediately. Here's the story I've been telling to the public.
That I came up with to refer to him when we wanted to come up with a name. Some like weirdo parasocial freak yesterday posted on Reddit and was like, she made up a second fake nickname.
Some weird parasocial weirdo talked on Reddit yesterday, but listen, I'm not engaging in Reddits about myself. I'm not watching Reddit about myself. I don't even really go on Reddit like that anymore. Why does she always tell on herself? She always tells on herself. For real.
His real name is judy, and I'm like, my name is Rosie. Everyone calls me Rosie. Is Rosie what is on my birth certificate? No. I call him Lee. His mama calls him Lee. Everyone in his life calls him Lee. Lee is his name.
It's the name I gave myself. She didn't give me that name.
Yeah.
Why are we addressing all of this? Why? And why is she, it's like that like somewhat need of hers to just be like, you're wrong, y'all think you're right, but you're wrong. And it's just like, you just let him be wrong, diva. I don't know. I can sometimes relate. There are some times where I just want to be like, y'all are so fucking stupid. And I have been like that occasionally, but it's just like, call him Lee, call him Remy, call him whatever the fuck you want, honestly. I don't give no shits. I don't give a singular shit.
It's his name that everyone calls him. Anybody trying to, like, make that a thing? I recommend touching grass, water, something.
Get a therapist! Isn't that what she said? She often needs to be touching grass, drinking water, whatever it is. She just said, listen, I've had this for this is the, like, laptop cover. Sometimes it falls off while I'm trying to do all of this. It's got some, like, old stickers from an old merch store that I have. By the way, you're more than welcome to go shop my merch store down below in the description box.
Figure it out. Not my problem. I probably missed it, but what is Lee studying in college? Answer how you want to hear.
Art.
Art?
I'm studying art. It's a Bachelor of Arts. I'm minoring in anything.
A Bachelor of Arts, just for the record, could mean all kinds of things. Like, there's bachelors of arts, bachelors of science. My undergraduate degree is a bachelor's of science, but I wouldn't say I was studying science, right? I don't know. It's just so fascinating if he really is studying art when he also fully, like, has talked so much about, like, philosophy and stuff. And actually, sometimes I think philosophy degrees are sometimes bachelors of art. Let me just go look at what they... Yeah, you can have a bachelor's of art in philosophy. At least at my undergrad you can get one. Anyways, let me shut the fuck up and let's keep going.
Not at the moment. I was minoring in computer science.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys have any bucket list things you want to do? I have a list of travel I've been checking off, and I love hearing about people's bucket list. I need to, like, start collecting them as I think of them. For me, probably my biggest thing is I want to go horseback riding and ride roller coasters, and there's things I have to do first for that to happen.
Right.
Something that I want to do on my bucket list
Right.
is visit the Grand Canyon.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah. I want to visit the Grand Canyon, and I want, since I've never been outside the U.S., I would like to do that too at some point.
A big one for me was seeing the Pacific Ocean, and I did that a couple of years ago when I went to California.
I've seen the Atlantic. I haven't seen the Pacific.
Oh, then I want to see the Pacific with you. That's the new one.
Yeah.
What about lots
the
of
new
pepper
one.
on mac and cheese?
Hey, that mac and cheese was fire. Okay.
We're gonna make more.
I loved it.
My favorite thing to do, I popped off the nails, obviously, because I was making the breakfast this morning and my middle fingernail popped off, and I'm like, well, and my pinky popped off last night, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna, like, go through the trouble of reapplying it when we're gonna be hanging out in the pool, so I just popped them off, and I rehydrated my nails, like, 2 times. I'm gonna put another oil or no.
When I try a mustache, I actually have tried a mustache before. I do not look great with a mustache. Never again.
I like how I answered for you. I just realized that.
Yeah.
He would... that's probably a good decision. I mean, live your truth, whatever you want to do, Remy, but no, I would agree with that. I would guess you probably look better without a mustache.
No, I've tried a mustache. It does not look good.
Okay, if you really wanted to do mustache, I wouldn't stop you, but my answer is no.
Yeah, no. My answer is no, so...
What?
What is...
I'm not gonna be beating the bossy allegation.
Girl, what is so funny? Anytime she lets out, like, a good old hearty laugh like that, I'm just like, ain't none of this as funny to me as it is to you. Like, I have no idea what was so funny about that situation.
I love a luscious beard. But no, seriously, when I have the fake nails going like this, heaven. For me. I'm sure it feels great for him too, but for me, love it. I have so many things I want to say. We're going to be right in the corner. Girl, it's members only. My parents can't see this. But he likes to keep that kind of thing a little more private, so I always respect that with him. And because there's a lot of things I'd love to in your window and out your window, like, you know. Yeah, I'd love to.
Thank God Remington wants to keep some things a little private.
To make certain things known, because I'm very happy in this relationship.
Me too.
And I just keep it cute. I know my history on the internet. I know how reckless I was about sexual stuff. I know how open I've been. And yes, you watched it with me for the first time. We watched it together, yep.
Watched what?
I know how I've been and how I've talked about sex even as of last year. We had a lot of conversations early on, and that's just not something for the internet. Like, I don't want to even make jokes. I don't want to, as much as, like...
And yet
I think the only thing I want to say is... I know I used to make money sexualizing myself. And, like, he knows all about it. He knows everything.
Yep.
We met from him watching my interview.
Right.
He knew so much of the worst of me before we even talked. And
which is why this is crazy and parasocial, diva. like that's still the part of this that, like, is so wild to me, is that she has constantly said she's gotten better about being parasocial and having parasocial relationships with people on the internet and things like that. And it's like your whole relationship with this man is based off of him watching an interview you did about making feeder content. Like that's his whole basis. He knows so much about you before you ever had a chance to learn about him. And it's not to say that he shouldn't know those things or that like you couldn't eventually share those things, but he did all of that without actually telling you anything about himself, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like I briefly dated for a little bit and I was back on the apps for a little bit, and like this person was very kind, in case they're watching. This person was very kind and, like, respectful when I said, oh, yeah, no thanks. But, like, I was talking to a person for a long time. Well, for a long time being, like, 20 minutes one night via Hinge. And they ended up being like, oh, actually, I know you from the internet. And I was like, oh, well, that's very kind. And also, like, I just have a boundary where, like, I don't want to be in a situation where a person that I'm potentially dating knows more about me than what I know about them. You know? I don't know. For me and my family, it just feels weird. But again, all I've ever done is fail at having a love life. So what do I know?
A lot of people have, like, tried to distort that, but I see that as, like, a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because of, like, how you've spoken to me and what you said, you know?
I just really liked how you told your story. And, you know, I had empathy for you, and I wanted to talk to you, and so I reached out. And I never knew it would lead to this.
Yeah.
But
because he really did reach out in, like, a platonic manner.
Yeah, no, it was platonic.
And you didn't switch up on that at all until I expressed interest in you.
Yeah. I love that word, a thing, though.
Same.
Weird. What are they looking at?
This is a really special.
Why are they rocking? Are they in a rocking chair, or is this like a coping mechanism or something?
I feel like just because we're sitting out here in the rain, just like we're live, and like I don't know. There's something special about this, and it's.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear your thoughts on it. If y'all could match cats, what would it be? Do we want to talk about that? So we've talked about possibly like me getting a honeybee and him getting like some kind of sunflower, or me sunflower, him the bee. We want to go symbolistic, non-literal.
Yeah.
No names. I'm not cursing our relationship with that. Maybe something spiritual-esque. We are pretty open to what that would be, but
maybe I could get like a moon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a crescent moon.
Oh, you could get the moon, I could get a sun.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're my light.
We also have an interpersonal thing about the sun.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
And between us.
Yeah.
Kind of ties into one of the nicknames that we have for each other that we don't say publicly. If one of you had to move to the other, would it be Texas or Florida? We're both happy to go either place. We're both down for either option.
Are they?
You know what's going on?
Are they sitting on a rocking chair? This is what I get for cherry picking her content and not doing my research on my own, because if I had just watched the real live stream, maybe I would know if they were in a rocking chair or not. It's a little distracting to me.
We're not sharing with anyone what's happened. For safety reasons.
Well, actually, I can answer that ancestry question.
Oh, okay, go for it.
So my ancestry comes from like northern Europe.
So kind of like a mix of white, essentially.
Yeah, I'm a mutt.
Me too.
You know, so like I come from different countries of Europe, England, France, I think even Irish. So, yeah.
Why was she so excited to be like, me too, I'm a mutt, me too? Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm 1/4 Mexican, and the rest of me is European, but that's how I answer that question too, because gotcha, I could see why you wouldn't want to make that public. Yeah, you just don't want to, overshare it. And that's the thing, is, a lot of him was maliciously shared with no further context.
With no consent.
And things that were just no one's business. And nothing salacious, nothing...
Also, listen, y'all know how I feel about going in real life and, going the extra mile. And I think there are certainly some things that are, it's the spectrum, right? It's a spectrum, and I think many people have various varying, differing, opinions on that spectrum and, what's bad and what's not bad. Generally, I feel like being invasive and searching for stuff about Remy that maybe he would have wanted to share in his own time or maybe not at all. I think, sure, I can understand why he's upset about it. I feel like, well, I guess people did allegedly reach out to his mom, so that's a lot. That's a lot for me. But then, outside of that, it was, people finding his public Facebook. And not Facebook, Reddit account. I think people have found his public Facebook, but I think that is just a recent thing because I think if I recall correctly, she tagged his public Facebook page in an Instagram post, and so that's how people found him. And so again, it's I don't know, just because Rosie puts this information out there, is it fair? I think that's how people end up finding stuff about him on Reddit and things like that too. I don't know, but I don't think the Reddit posts and stuff. I think the way that people talked about some of his Reddit posts were probably unreasonably cruel. But I don't know that finding his Reddit posts, which is a public social media platform, is the end of the world. Maybe some of the other stuff, contacting his mom and things like that. But
I think bad, but aspects of his mental health and his schooling and stuff that just did not need to be public, and we were never going to go into that. So him being a part of my internet world, his consent is paramount, and if there's ever a moment he does not want to be here, he will not be here. And I will never force you to be a part of anything that you don't want to be a part of.
I appreciate that.
Because I've been doing this train solo for over a decade on the internet.
I also just want to... Rosie does this a lot, and she uses, words that have very, strong feelings, emotions connected to them, consent. And I do think there is a such thing as, consenting to be on the internet and consenting to do things. But it does feel like she's purposely using that word in the same ways that she uses the word grooming, and things like that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? How she has in the past said that I groomed her into being the next Amberlynn Reed or whatever. She does do a thing where she purposely uses emotionally charged language like that. When it's yeah, I hope you respect Remmy'S decision of whether or not he wants to be on your channel, but also she's using this in relationship to people talking about other aspects of his life online that he shared with the public, and it's just well, part of you consenting to that is you posting on the internet to begin with, you know? I don't know. Anyways, here we are. We're almost done with this. This has been such a fascinating... The first half of this live, way more interesting than this part where they're just sitting and yapping and talking about how much they love each other.
And I want you a part of my world, and I love that you want to be a part of it,
Yeah.
but you don't have to be.
I know I don't have to be, but I do want to be part of your story.
How you feeling, honey?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Might want to go back inside here soon.
Okay. Yeah, we've been live for over 2 hours. I totally get it. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening wherever you are,
Uh-huh.
and stay true. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye. All right, well, there you go. First your money, then your clothes. All right, well, what'd y'all think? I hope y'all loved it. I really have been missing, like, cringe couples content, so that was actually doing it for me in so many types of ways. Anyways, I'm gonna stop it all right there, but thank you so much for watching today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get notifications every time I post a new video. Leave me a comment, hit like, click share. Check out my merch shop. Follow me on all my social media. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!